Hey guys, David with Twice Diecast, and if you've never heard of the brand Norev, stick around. Let's check them out. Okay, so today we're looking at maybe a new brand for you. If it is, you are in for a treat. Norev is a company out of France that I was put onto by some of my friends over in Europe, specifically Diecast Dude and Chasing Diecast Cars. Norev, the name N-O-R-E-V is actually the owner's name spelled backwards. I believe his name was Virago. And they are starting to do true 1/64 scale. And they specialize in French brands. So you're gonna talk about Citroen, Renault, Peugeot, a lot of classic cars that we've seen in movies if you're from the States like me, that were foreign to you. And they just do a lot of cool stuff that we don't see anywhere else. For example, this is a Peugeot 208. These are some of the ones that I have in my collection that were given to me in the past. Some of the newer Norev, as I understand it, are true 1/64. You can see a nice little Peugeot, I think that's like a standing lion, maybe, for their mascot. Norev, you're gonna get some plastic wheels. You'll get loads of detail and great paint jobs. They're maybe one tier under like a super premium diecast in 1/64 scale. They are still fairly affordable, just a little bit difficult for us to source here in the States. But check out the paint job on this guy. And you can see there's a little bit of detail on the sidewalls of the tires that give it a realistic look. Realistic rims are gonna be what you get on these. Mirrors that are on the side. So that's a really nice, cool little Peugeot classic. And you know, these aren't gonna be super wild cars. They do some supercars and fantasy cars. Like I think there was a Gran Turismo deal where all these car makers made these crazy hypercars, and they did a couple of those. But what I like is these very modest civilian cars. So this is a Renault Megan, and check out the wheels. You actually get wheels that have air passing through them. They're not solid. Well, I take that back. I'm sorry. It's a very effective illusion because it looks like they are there's air passing through them, but it is a solid piece of plastic. So we'll come around, look, you got a nice Renault badge on the lift gate here, a little bit of detail color-wise on the paint, and trim around the windows, really nice. I just love, especially if you know my collection, I am a fan of true 1/64 scale. So this next piece is something Diecast Dude sent to me, and this is kind of the unique stuff that I'm talking about when you think of Norev. So thanks to Diecast Dude, this is an amazing historic piece. This is I believe it's called a Wren Transport, or Wren Transporter. Paul Spar can clarify that for me. He's over in Germany. And you can see right there on the base, that's what it says. Plastic base held together by a rivet. This was the fastest race support vehicle ever. I think this thing got up to like 100 miles an hour, and it was to run cars out to stranded drivers, I believe, on like a Grand Prix track. Now we're talking a good time ago, 50s, 60s, maybe 40s, I'm not sure. Here is a W196R, and I don't know what that word is in German, but this is a cool little single seat race car. And this is Norev's team transport right here. This was a Mercedes racing team back in the day. Just how cool though. Look at this transport. I mean, where else are you gonna get that? Amazing detail. Now that one is not gonna be true 1/64. They used to do stuff more suited for a 3-inch blister. So today what we're gonna look at some new cars right out of the box. You're wondering about these turtle stickers that are on the box. Well, that is because Mr. Paul Spar in Germany sent this amazing Diecast Day of Giving donation box. Take a look at it, the picture here on the right. 60 cars he is donating for the Diecast Day of Giving. You don't have to send them in, but Paul wanted to send them to me and I'll donate them for him. So I hope you guys have your donations prepared. We only got a couple days left. I'm excited. We're getting reports of crazy big donations. So this is going to be a big deal. But we will look at some of these that Paul sent me in my box of donated stuff. He wanted me to have these and I absolutely love these and thank him for that. So we're going to look at some Citroen today from Norev. And these will be in true 1/64 scale. If you are a Norev collector, I've been told that if it has that 1/64 on the box, then it is true to scale. And looks like these were maybe made especially for Citroen auto dealerships, maybe. I'm not sure. But in terms of Norev packaging in the past, it'll say 3-inch on the box if it is not true 1/64. So we're gonna look at a Citroen C4 as I get all of my stuff together here. All right, so this is a really cool copper color. Got some nice detail work, some LED lights on the front here, and it's molded into the Citroen badge, which that is what that is. Those two, I don't know what you call them, angles, boomerangs, whatever you want to call them. It's got a spoiler built in. It's got the badge there on the back. It's got, again, some really cool wheels. Glass looks really good. You can see through it nice. Here's my finger going through there. Not a lot of distortion, maybe a little. Molded casting with some body lines on it. The paint is really good on this, guys. Under the lights, it looks amazing. A little bit of detail work, a vent on the rocker here. Yeah, this is a C4, Citroen C4. All right, we'll keep on trucking. We're not gonna stick them on the turntable today. Got another C4 and a couple more turtles. Let's check out the one in white now. Really cool to have French vehicles in true 1/64 for my collection. Not a lot of guys making them. All right, so this looks like a sportier version of the same exact car. We've got different rims. Nope, same rims on them. Lamps look good. It's almost like a Type R package for Citroen. Got all the accents in red. Must be their sport package. It's still called the C4, so it's not C4R or some special badging for this trim package, but it's just a cool little hatchback. The cars over there are a lot smaller than we have here in the States. All right, so let's look at a C5X. That is a newer one. Looks to be a little bit bigger than the C4. And as I look, okay, the C4 had 4 doors, so that's not the difference. This looks like it's just a bigger vehicle. It's got a little bit of weight to it. I love the quality of these newer Norev models. So you've got some really cool vent lines here on this. It's like a C-pillar, but it's like a sailplane or a quarter panel. Lamps are done, badge is done. And I love the chrome on the bonnet that gives you that Citroen badge. LED lamps, obviously, up for the headlamps. The side view mirrors are built into the casting, don't have any reflective aspect to them. Glass looks good again. I love the detail on the roof. You can see the spoiler built in. Fantastic. I love that one. And the last one that we will look at, it's probably going to be the most basic. This is the C3 Aircross. So it looks kind of like a little crossover maybe. there you go. Check out that roof. You can see through it. All glass panel on that. A lot of detail work. Really nice interior on these. Wasn't expecting that, guys. These are not priced in the upper tier premium diecast, so that's pretty nice that Norev gives you a really detailed interior. So if you got some lamps, you got the badge on the back. This is a basic car, obviously just a little runabout, but they have crammed a lot of detail in here. Check out the silver vents. Love these lights, a little bit of detail there. They do more than they have to on these, and it is very much appreciated. These will go on my shelf with all my super nice ones. So we'll just line them all up here. These are the ones from Paul, AKA Sparky. I didn't want to say get to know Sparky because that is a cool 164 diecast brand, but you do need to get to know Paul Spar. He is one of the great guys in our community. I'm going to show you real quickly as we wrap up a few other pieces that he sent with the box and the stuff that you're looking at, because Paul is a very talented diecast customizer. So we're going to look at, let's look at first this, what is this, Matchbox. All right. Hate to pull it out by the bumper, but had to do that. All right, so we have got the Matchbox Scout, International Scout 4x4, and Paul has totally done this one up. Okay, let's start with the spare tire here. A full-size spare, maybe not, but a pretty cool little donut if you need to swap out your tires. But he's painted it all up. Everything is painted amazingly. Gas cap in chrome, some kind of badge, maybe indicator light in chrome, step bar in chrome, lamps are done. Looks like he's done black wash on the rest of the grill here. Leather seats done in brown, gear shift in silver. Man, this was really done nice. Paul even did the mirrors for me. Check that out. This is fantastic, Paul. Thank you so much. This is absolutely going with my other customs from friends around the world. And now we've got, looks like an amazing Mustang. What is going on here? We've got the Mustang, maybe. Swamp Tours, getting dirty. Looks right to me. This is a Matchbox, and we've got the 68 Mustang with an off-road package. It is lifted. It still rolls really well. Man, you could send that down the track. That thing is killer. Look at the shocks done in there in chrome. It's got a weathered look, maybe got some dirt here on the rocker panel. Paul has gone all out on this one. Classic Mustang profile on that. The chrome hood vents are amazing. The interior is amazing in tan leather. Even got some like a roll bar here back in the back in chrome. You can see that through the window. The gear shift is done in chrome. All the lamps are done. The Mustang badge on the rear body, as well as the bumper. Maybe a hair from one of the pups. Paul's got 5 dogs that he loves very much, and they're fun to look at in pictures. I love the off-road package. Paul, such a unique, cool design. Last one, he sent me a Virago. And how about this, guys? Look at the level of detail you get on this Virago. Now, Paul, I think Paul, yep, this is an SC, so that means a Sparky Custom. And it's worth noting, in his box of donations, he did a lot of Sparky Customs for the kids. So this one has got chrome around the seat backs. It's got red racing seats. He's done the interior. absolutely killer Porsche 918 Spyder. Sparky, you went way above and beyond. Thank you so much. The kids are gonna love your D-Dog donations, and I love your Citroen Norev donations. So I hope you've enjoyed getting a look at Norev. This is David at Twice Diecast. Take care, everybody.